Aditya Sakshi Sampurna Raksha. Why chant mantras? Let us hear Dr. Harish Tenneti, a Guru Mitra, a spiritual counselor and motivational speaker, talking about why chant mantras. Let us go into it.
Mitraya Namaha. Welcome to VSPTenneti channel. This is an attempt to answer few questions asked by our mitras and help them in the spiritual journey. One of the questions was, why do we chant mantras? What is so special in these mantras? Why do we have to chant so many mantras? The moment we talk about mantras, the first popular mantras come up into our minds. The Gayatri mantra, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. So people ask us, we've been chanting mantras from very long time. We didn't benefit anything much. I didn't get any supernatural powers. Why do we chant mantras? What is so special in these mantras? So what I thought is, the general topics or general rules about mantras and all, you will get lot of information over the internet. Everywhere it is available. I want to focus on few aspects where it helps you understand or think in a different angle. First is mantra or any chanting helps you to lower your overactivity of the brain. First thing is lowering the overactivity of the brain. People ask us, what is the scientific proof for the mantra works or mantra gives benefits? What is the scientific proof? Okay, this is one thing I want to clarify. There is no scientific proofs. Do not ask scientific proofs for spiritual processes. That's a categorical mistake. That is, you are asking science to prove spirituality, which will never happen. It is like you asking for goals in cricket. In cricket, you have 4s and 6s, not goals, right? So it is like asking, why not you play cricket with football? It is like that. So spirituality and science are different. You should not ask for proofs. It is like feeling. Okay. First thing is that you are making a categorical mistake of asking for proofs. The second thing, then if there is no proof, why do I chant? What is so special in the mantra? The mantras are encrypted or encoded information. There are certain sounds where you have to press and say it loud. There are certain areas where you don't press, you just have to slowly move through it. So the mantras are coded so beautifully well so that they vibrate certain areas in your brain, in your body. And for every mantra, there is some position, there is some mudra, there is some process for it. That will help you in creating vibrations in your body. And vibrations create energy. So your energy is transformed from a very weak zone to a very high level. And energy can be transformed from one form to other, as you all know, and that is scientifically proved if you still argue on a science. So energies are created like that. And so now there is certain areas. If you spell the mantra, if you are focusing on the mantra, if you are constantly chanting on the mantra, there are some areas vibrate, and that vibrations will give you energy. So far it is clear. Now from there, if you go further ahead, if you have energy, you know where to use it wisely. Okay, so to gain that energy, your mantra will not directly give you heaven. It will give you energy, and it is up to you where you have to utilize that energy. So the first advantage of mantra is it creates enormous vibrations in you, and it keeps you in a positive setup, right? The second very, very important point, which I always tell all my mitras in VSPTenneti channel, we keep putting so many mantras. So people ask us, why so many mantras? If you have one mantra that is universal mantra, that should be fine. Why so many mantras? So the question to be answered is, why so many mantras? Okay, one mantra, it creates vibrations, energies, okay. Then why so many mantras? So to answer that question, it is it is so foolish to ask why so many mantras, as simple as why so many tastes. Why not sweet? Why not hot? Why not chili? Why not sour? Why not salty? Only one taste if you have, not everyone will appreciate it. So the basis behind so many mantras is there is a tendency for the mantra. If you observe properly, you think you are choosing a mantra, but actually the mantra is choosing you. Some mantras vibrate with you. You get vibrated along the body when you hear your mantra. When you get connected to that mantra, your entire body vibrates. Mantra choose you. Mantra will select you. Once a mantra selects you, that becomes your weapon. You can use it. Once you attain siddhi, you can use it for many purposes. It can be spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, any kind of health can be attained by chanting mantras. So now the mantra has got a rhythm. So always follow a rhythm when you are chanting a mantra. It is not just saying so many times mantra. Even that is true actually. So if you don't know the meaning of it, and if you don't know where you have to stress on it, you just have to say the mantra. The chanting of mantra has that advantage. You don't have to know the meaning. You don't have to know the purpose. You just have to chant on it. That way your brain is dragged back to the alpha state or theta state, and then you are generating enormous energy. If you understand the meaning and do it further, it is much more better. Otherwise also, mantra has got this tendency. It is like a weapon. You can use it anywhere, anytime, once you attain siddhi. The next point which generally people miss out is, one guru has told mantra in this way, one guru has suggested mantra in this way. Which way to be followed? So the mantras can be very, it need not be scientifically read, or it need not be the grammatically absolute. But if you can do some little research and find out where you have to stress, where you should not stress, and start taking up that mantra, it will reap you enormous benefits. It can be emotional, physical, social, mental, any kind of benefit. Okay, so people have this doubt: what if I spell a wrong mantra? What if I chant wrong way? What if my chanting is not proper? To avoid such mistakes, you can chant it internally. You need not shout. Okay, you can chant it internally to avoid the spelling mistakes. Or the best method is follow your guru. If your guru says you have to follow in this format, very good, follow it. That is the best method you can do. Follow your guru. You don't have to compare. Your guru has taught it this way, some other guru is telling it some other way, so which one should I follow? This is very clear. You follow your guru. That's it. And when you are chanting, always select a place where you sit there and start chanting the mantra. Or always constantly at the back of your mind, you have this tendency to go back to that mantra. Suppose you are 2 hours, you did not do any chanting, just 5 minutes and 10 minutes you sit back and chant your mantra. Have this tendency to go back to your mantra. Once you have this tendency, you see the mantra will start speaking to you, and the mantra will automatically change your cosmos, and it gives you positive benefits. It gets positive results to you. So try chanting a mantra. First is get hold of the mantra totally. You can I don't say that you should not know the meaning at all. You just have to be blind and say all wrong words, but follow a mantra properly, and once you grasp it, that's it. You have to stay connected with the mantra. If you can do that, I am sure chanting a mantra will give you enormous energy. Okay, so to take it further inside, people ask us scientific proof. Mantra chanting has so many scientific proofs which is flooded in the internet. I don't want to get into that. First is stop asking for proofs. Don't have to get proof. Sit and chanting your mantra will not cause you any harm, right? It will definitely not cause you any harm. So sit down peacefully and start chanting. Don't ask for proofs. but for the spiritual sake, okay, I'll tell you what is a mantra. Now, only mantra that is real and true is your sthiratvam. Sthiratvam is a stability. You are a stable being, and because of your sense organs, because of your attachments, because of your worries, desires, you are always becoming unstable. You are a stable being, but because of your attachments, you are an unstable being. So what mantra does is, it will reduce that disturbance and get you near to your sthiratva. The second part is, you are stable, but you don't remember that you think you are something else other than your Brahma Padartham or the Brahman, the Turiya. You forget that. So this next step is, at least your breath is real. Your breath, the soham or the inhale and exhale, is the mantra. Even that you don't believe. The next thing is, Munis and Rishis, what they thought is, because human beings are scattered and their thought process is so damaged by this so-called false knowledge people, so they gave us these mantras. The mantra will drag your disturbances and it will drag you towards the center, the sthiratvam, the stability. Once you are stable, once you are stable, you are like ether. Ether is now scientifically called as interstitial tissue. The largest organ in the body is your interstitial tissue. That interstitial tissue has got enormous energy, and that is creating your entire body. Now, the ether is that universal stability. And if you are stable, you have all the energy of the universe at your disposal. And then you know where to spend, what to achieve, what not to achieve, where to think, where not to think. Right? So our main purpose of the mantras is to drag you to that sthiratvam. Once you are stable, you are totally focused and energetic. Once you are energetic, you can achieve anything. And for this, don't ask proof. Go ahead, try chanting a mantra, focus and get that energy. Okay?
Mitraya Namaha. Life is a beautiful journey. Let us live in a world of peace, joy and togetherness. Let love rule. Please subscribe to Energy Circles VSPTenneti channel. Upgrade your life system for a happy you.